Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
This is likely to be a very strong economic rebound.
Really? That's good. You know, the truth is we haven't had an economic rebound since 2008. They're all full of nonsense. We had an economy that's been propped up since 2008 with low rates, a ton of liquidity, which is killing you or me and everybody else because that means our dollars, all those dollars that are in our pocket, are getting slaughtered. The value is decelerating on those. We could take $100 and go to the grocery store 5 years ago, walk out with 3 bags. Take that $100, you walk out with a half a bag. Oh, but they tell us there's no inflation either. And what's so stupid is what they do to convince us. They think we sit on the world's longest stupid bench. They'll go in and they'll do some comparison. They'll take hamburger and they'll take steak. And let's say that steak is very, very expensive. And it's gone up 60%. They'll switch the steak with hot dogs. And they'll use hot dogs that went up 0.1% as to the inflation price. They'll take automobiles, new and used. They'll say, which ones went up the most? Well, used went up most. They won't use those. They'll use new cars that went up the least as to inflation. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It's incredible the line that goes on. Like I pointed out yesterday, how can you believe anything that comes from the government?
Why did you refuse to allow reporters to see the conditions under which these miners are being held?
Let's not forget that we're in the midst of a pandemic. We're working on providing footage so that the American public can see the Border Patrol stations.
Respectfully, sir, I think that there is a safe condition under which a pool reporter and a pool camera crew could go into some of these facilities.
Chris, we're working on providing access.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you think Susan Rice holds the title as the biggest liar of all time that made the Sunday show rounds lying about Benghazi, oh, that was a video. Oh, my God. This guy took a home video, and that's why they got all upset. And they went in and they slaughtered the ambassador, Ambassador Stevens, members of the SEALs and others. Boy, she went on there, looked right in the camera, just like he did, just like this guy did. Mayorkas. He's the head of the Homeland Security, or Secretary of Homeland Security. But I play that to not only belittle them for what they are, but to identify, do you think the people that hold positions in our government, like at the BLS, who every Friday give us our numbers, tell the truth? What, are you kidding? They never tell the truth. The BLS, what, are you nuts? They do what they call birth and death. That's right, birth and death. When they want to know how many people increase the job numbers, rather, they will simply sit down and birth. They'll say, well, let's see, in Sarasota, Florida, let's go check and see how many people opened up a corporation. Now, when you open up most corporations in any city, about 82% of them are individuals, couples. Well, they'll go and take those and they'll say, okay, we're going to put in here that Corporation A, they hired 100,000 people. Corporate B will anticipate they're going to hire 50,000 people. They just make it up when they want to birth them. They just birth them to make the numbers better. But they want, let's say inflation's hot. Oh, they want to cut them now. First they birth them, now they death them. That's right, kill them off. They'll just lower them. You can't believe a thing they say. Just like the rich do not pay their fair share. How many times have you heard that? How many times? I've been hearing that since I've been a kid. Since I've been a kid. What are you, nuts? Tax hikes. You want this? Like, I've been telling you, and every Friday, I do a special little, about 6 minutes on my YouTube channel, Phil's Take, and I do a little bit where I identify each week. I go review the week. Like this week here, I'll review everything that's going on, identify the clues that are bringing us closer and closer to a crash. One of the biggest clues is we now are going to have another stimulus. This would be the third stimulus. Most of the time, you would think the market already went up. It's already baked in. Oh, no. This is an excuse to move it up again. But you can't believe a thing they say. The rich do not pay their fair share, really? Well, let's see. Let's go check out the top 1%. The top 1% of the population pays 39.5% of all federal income tax. Oh, yeah, but it's the top 10%, man. They get away with it. Top 10%. Those are the guys who claw back 80% of their profits in the stock market. Let's get them. Let's nail them. Let's put them in prison. Oh, they love that. The politicians love to throw that out there. Let's get the rich. Well, the top 10% of the population, know what they pay? 71% of all federal income tax. 71%. What are you, nuts? And the top 1% of the population pay 39.5% of all the federal income tax. So let's go and take a look at the bottom 50% of earners. I just gave you the top 1% of earners, the top 10% of earners, and I'll give you the bottom 50%. They pay just 3% of taxes. So who's getting away with murder? The bottom 50. Let's raise them 75%. Let's move them up. What are you, nuts? Those making between $50,000 and $100,000, they pay just 9.5%, less than 10% of all the federal taxes. Well, the guy who's the top 10% is paying 71%. The guy that they're after, the one that AOC wants to hang him and put him in jail. They want to take the top 10% and the top 1% and put them on a wind farm, bring out the wind farm. They want to tie them to the blades, the wind blades, and spin them around. They're going to put all these blades all over, all these windmills all over the country, and tie anyone who's making, who's 1 percentile of the population. They're going to put them right to that windmill. Put them right in the blade. Let them spin them around. What are you, nuts? People with incomes over $200,000 in 2020 did, in fact, pay 58.9% of all federal income tax. So I don't want to hear how the rich aren't paying their fair share. And by the way, if you think you're going to get these rich AOC, you're going to nail them, and you're going to hurt them, and you're going to enjoy that, well, let me tell you what's going to happen when you try to nail them right after this break. Please remember St. Jude's.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, PhilsGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the PhilsGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, PhilsGang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up. It never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgate.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Warning, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up. It never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgate.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We're not in a realm anywhere close to where inflation, true inflation, is in sight.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Pay no attention to the inflation behind the curtain.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
That's right. They're lying. Are you kidding? Are you nuts? What is wrong with these people? You know what makes me sick? I mean, it really, these jibber jabbers make me so sick on these financial news networks, these TV networks, that they'll sit there and look right in the camera, right at you, and lie right to you, right to your face. Are you kidding? No inflation? All right. Let me ask you something. Let's take lumber. Now, lumber prices have gone up $600 per 1,000 board feet. What's that mean? An 80% increase. If you're building a new house, a new builder, you want to go buy a house from him who builds new homes, it's going to cost you, the price of that home is going up $20,000 in the last 12 months. Just on the lumber. We're not talking copper and everything else. Oh, but they say there's no inflation. They lie. See, they didn't want you to focus on inflation because inflation, what that means is not that prices go up on your home, it means the dollar that are in your pocket, you go to buy that house and that labor. I mean, that the lumber went up that much, 17 grand, the house cost 17 grand more, and you go to buy that house, the dollars in your wallet have dropped. So that's how it affects you. Now, if we didn't have the inflation, the dollar would be worth $1, but instead your dollar's worth 25 cents or your dollar's worth 12 cents. See how it works? So because your wages aren't going up, they're taking from you the value of your dollar, and your wages aren't going up. This is what's leading to the crash that's coming, but nobody wants to talk about it. And every time that you hear about the 10-year Treasury yield going up, that's inflation. And that's a killer. Because when those 10-year Treasury yields, the interest rates start going up, that means you've got to pay more for your 30-year fixed rate. That also means the dollar, the yields start going up, right? The interest rates start going up. That means that all the big companies, Dow 30, the S&P 500 companies, on average, about 70% of those companies make most of their income, about 70% of their income, selling something overseas. Well, they can't sell their stuff overseas. Last month alone, the prices overall went up about 5 to 7%. How the hell can you take a screwdriver that you made in the United States, increase the price by 5%, just say 5%, try to sell it to One Hung Lo over there in China? He's going to laugh at you because they make that same screwdriver. Instead of selling, let's say this screwdriver, just for sake of argument, was $10. Well, now it's going up 5%. They're making screwdrivers for 15 cents. You go to France, want to sell them a screwdriver. Good luck. They're going to buy from One Hung Lo. So our trade deficit's killing us. So what happens is we have to lay more and more people off because we're creating trade deficits. We're creating jobs for One Hung Lo. We're getting laid off back here. But what do? They'll send you a check for $1,400. What are you, nuts? They'll send you a check for $1,400. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll send you a check for $1,400. We'll just keep printing them. We'll get you that check. Don't worry. Have a good time. Go to Starbucks. Buy Starbucks stock because the stock's going up. Or McDonald's. Buy McDonald's stock. They're going to go up. Everybody's going to go eat a hamburger with their $1,400. How stupid are we? Are we that stupid? Yes. Because we let our congressmen get away with it. These thieves who are benefiting from COVID-19. They're never going to let COVID-19 stop. This is the biggest sham ever. They're worse than the mob. Pelosi and her husband are making a fortune. You think they want this COVID to stop? They're making a fortune. They're over there talking to the Chinese. What do you need from us to get another batch? What do you need to get a batch of COVID-20? Can we help you build a batch of COVID-20 or maybe COVID-21? What ingredients do you need? We'll see if we can find them in the United States, send them to you. Keep this going. Keep it going because we're making a fortune. Because every time somebody gets COVID-19, we'll do a stimulus, and then the market goes up another 20%, and my husband and I make $5,000 a day on our stock. They're making $5,000 a day on their stock investments during COVID-19. Can you imagine that, those two? Not kind of money they make making deals in China. Pelosi. Oh, it's just not Pelosi. How about the Republican side? Are you kidding me? McConnell. He and his wife, look at the money they're making. He is married to this woman whose parents are very high in the Communist Party, the army part of the communists. Very influential. They just got a contract to build for China, for the Communist Party, 40 ships. 40 ships. That's what was going on between McConnell and Trump. He was trying to stop all that. It was affecting McConnell. He didn't want them to be hard on his wife, on the little commie. He married a little commie. He's making a fortune. My God. What is with these congressmen? They always go marry rich women. I guess they can't make it in the real world on their own. Anyways, let's get back to making some money here. Look, when I get back, we got to take a look at what stocks do you start buying as we get closer to the crash. Which ones? Well, that's an easy decision. I'll help you make that when we get back. Please help St. Jude. Join my gang free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Think about it. They said they had to do this $1.9 trillion. It was an emergency bill. $1.9 trillion, right? Emergency bill. This stimulus bill. And out of that money, a tiny bit had anything to do with COVID. So think about this. They give people $1,400, but they keep the restaurants closed, so they can't go to them. How does that help? Well, we're giving people the money so they go and, shopping, go to restaurants. Really? Well, you keep the restaurants closed. It's unbelievable, the lying. Oh, talking about lying. Listen to this. This was, I want to get to first. I want to forget. I told you that these taxes, they're going to raise these taxes. What stocks to buy, what's going to happen? Well, first of all, when they start raising these taxes, the person that's not going to get hurt is the very wealthy. The very people who say they're going to hurt, they're not going to hurt them. Do you think Pelosi would let her and her husband get hurt with a tax hike? Do you think Schumer would allow himself to and his family get hurt with a tax hike? Think about it. Do you think these top socialist Democrats who are very wealthy, you think they'd put in a bill, raise taxes to hurt themselves? Of course not. You have to be stupid. Who would do that? They're not gonna, because those people don't get hurt. They don't get hurt because money is mobile. They can hire the best tax lawyers. They can hide that money. All kinds of loopholes. Are you kidding? They don't get hurt. The person that gets hurt is you and me. The person that gets hurt is the guy who makes $48,000 a year with the wife, or even $68,000 a year with the wife, combined income. They get slaughtered because the first thing they're going to find out when the taxes go up, about a month later, they're going to get a pink slip. They went from full-time to part-time. That's right. When you go and take income away from a corporation, the CEO on top, he doesn't get hurt. How the hell does he get hurt? His income's $13 million a year, salary. That stays the same. Okay? But okay, So let's say he has no loopholes. He has to get taxed on that. So let's say he pays an extra $1 million a year in taxes. What does he care? All he does is do more stock buybacks, and he makes that money up because he's not on a fixed income. If you're making $68,000, $48,000, $80,000, you're fixed. You can't speculate. You can't make money. You're screwed. But the CEOs, the people who they say they're going after, who you should hate, the top 1%, the top 10%, you should hate them. Even though these are the people who are paying all the taxes. The top 10% are paying 72% of all the federal income tax, but you should hate them. Hate them. Because they're paying only 72%. Just 72%. They're not going to get hurt. They're not on fixed income. They're going to do more stock buybacks. The people that are going to get hurt are the working folks. The very people who say they're going to protect. No, they're not. They don't care about you. You're going to go from full-time to part-time. Then you go from full-time to part-time to poverty. That's how it works. Always does. So if you do have money in the stock market, what stock should you buy? What stocks? We think I'm going to give you a name of stocks? Who cares? Wait, I'm going to give you some magic stock? Oh, buy the casinos or buy this or buy oil. Who knows? Nobody knows. You know what stocks to buy? Where the money is going. Where the money is going. That's the answer. What, do you want to listen to more lies like this here? Remember Kramer yesterday?
What do you think about symbol LYZ, Live Nation Entertainment?
I don't want to bet against Michael Rapino, even though I do believe that it's run up a lot in anticipation of everybody being vaccinated. But Rapino's the real deal, and I wish he'd come back on the show. He used to love being on the show. I don't know. I'm not going to hold it against him. I'm a kind man. I'm a good man.
So he tells him to stay in his stock. He's a kind man. He's a good man. He hopes Repeater comes on his show. He doesn't understand why he does it. He's a good guy. Buy the stock because he's a good guy. He likes him. That's the reason to buy the stock, because Rapino's a good guy. Or Rapino came on the show, and Kramer claims he's a good guy. Oh, yeah, good. Buy the stock. Look what happened. What did I say to you? I put it up on my color-coded chart. If you have, go to my site, philsgang.com. If you have a mobile device, check this out. I said to you the other day, I said, I'll take the opposite side of Kramer. He's buying it. I'll sell it short. And I said, I'll sell it short when it breaks through 81.31, breaks the 50-day moving average. It turned red. Look at that. Look at that. It's turned red. It's dropping. This guy's losing more money now. He may be saved. Alpino may come in. Alpino may be interviewed. Hey, Kramer may, remember the guy's going to go home and say, we're down $50,000. But Kramer told me Alpino may come on his show. And if Alpino comes out, we're going to get all our money back because of Alpino. What are you, nuts? So we got a beautiful short going here as soon as it goes through the 50-day moving average. And this guy's sitting home waiting for Alpino. He's by his TV with a six-pack waiting for Alpino to go on to Kramer's show. Then Kramer comes on today and says this, when Kramer should be telling people to sell short.
What do you think about symbol?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a little side note, Lithia Park in Ashland, Oregon. It's a special place for me and my wife. We bought the stock, and it's been killing it since. Does Lithia Motors have more room to run, Jim?
I think it does. And it's a special place for me, too, with my daughter, with the fairies at the top of the hill. And we would go there and actually just sit with each other and talk. So I agree with you. And I think that Lithia Motors is a very, very good stock. And I like that used car business, too.
Yeah, he's on that hill, all right.
So special.
Yeah, he's on that hill, all right. This is his daughter. Go check his divorce papers. All right, when he was getting a divorce, see who's on the hill with. Allegedly. Who's he on the hill with? Oh, my God. He's going to take his daughter to the hill, and he sits and talks, and they pick blueberries and berries. Are you kidding, Kramer? Oh, my God. He's the same guy that lied to all of us and was on national TV, and he told, I can't think of the guy's name, John Stewart lied to him and said, well, I really, I want to stop all this nasty shorting. That's what I'm trying to do. It wasn't me. I'm trying to stop it. And then he came back and said, well, why don't you listen to this, Jim? And so Jim was sitting there just bull-faced lying. You know what? Everybody on these TV shows, they all lie. Wall Street lies. That's what they do. So how do you know what to buy or sell short? Very simple. Let's take a look at LAD. LAD. Look at it, turned red in the last 2 days. So my members, what are they going to do? They're going to sell it short. It's telling you the institutions are pulling the money out. But even better, if you take the color-coded stock, my chart, okay, switch on, it's yellow warning, which means in advance, it's telling you in advance the flow of money going into LAD, it started to turn yellow, green to yellow, started to turn yellow on February 24th. This is the 23rd of March. 4 weeks ago, it turned yellow and remained yellow. It was telling you 4 weeks ago, be careful. The institutions are taking money out. They're taking money out. What more do you need? It was warning you. And then, boom, it turned red. And what's he telling people? What's he telling people about LAD? Here, let's play it again.
Just a little side note, Lithia Park in Ashland, Oregon. It's a special place for me and my wife. We bought the stock, and it's been killing it since. Does Lithia Motors have more room to run, Jim?
I think it does. And it's a special place for me, too, with my daughter, with the fairies at the top.
I can't stand it. He has to take advantage of that. He's got to jump in and take the advantage. Oh, that's a special place for me and my daughter. We sit on the hill, we speak, and we talk. Special place for us, too. Anybody who uses his child to make himself look better than he is, unbelievable. It's like people. These guys who go to a bar and they're trying to pick up a girl. Well, the first thing they do, they whip out the wallet and the pictures of the family. They target some girl in the bar, goes over, sits next to him, whips out the wallet. All the pictures. I'm a family man. Look at this. Look at all my kids. Look at this. All my kids. I'm a good guy. Here's my hotel key room key.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At PhilsGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And PhilsGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the PhilsGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Join my gang free for 10 days, please. You get the color-coded chart. It works. Look, when you hear them tell you what stocks to buy, you should be in this group if the market does this. You should be in that group if the market does that. When people ask me, which group should I be in? You got to be in the group that the institutions, that means the big hedge funds, the biggest banks, and the biggest hedge funds, biggest banks, biggest insurance companies, what they're buying. Now, they don't call you. You think the insurance companies and the hedge funds and the biggest banks get together and tell everybody what they're buying? Of course not. The stocks to buy are the ones they're buying. Well, how do you know? Well, my color-coded chart identifies the money flow. And if you don't believe it, it's the only chart I know of in the country that does it. If you don't believe, just go to my site, philsgang.com. It's free. 10 days. Working investor. Just sign up. 10 days, it's free. You get the color-coded chart and my membership. I'm not going to try to convince you. I want you to convince yourself. It's that simple. Look at the stocks. How about Tesla? Everybody was in Tesla when I said on February 17th, we're going to short Tesla. It's time to get out. And I said to you, everybody, I said to you, just you, only you, remember? I told you. I said, you're going to love me. I'm going to tell you right now, get out of Tesla. I'm shorting it. Get out. Or short it. Do one or the other. I'm shorting it. And everybody had emails I got, what are you, nuts? Honest to God, I got so many emails. What are you, nuts? Because they thought Tesla would never come down. Really? Well, what did the chart tell me? The color code told me the institutions were pulling their money out. And even before they pulled it out, it turned yellow. We set the algorithms up so it gives you an advance warning when they're setting up to take money out. If you don't believe it, I understand that. I understand you don't believe it. So just try it for 10 days. Convince yourself. I don't want to convince you. What good is it me convincing you? You got to convince yourself. You say, my God, I can't believe this. The color-coded technology actually works. I just got to find a group of stocks that these institutions are buying or selling. Now, just like Kramer. Or listen to this. Listen to this.
Anytime we see a tech sell-off, it's an opportunity to buy some of the attractive names that have been sitting on investors' wish lists because the long-term potential for tech is just extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Are you kidding? So you're going to listen to her and you're going to go buy Tesla? Or you're going to go buy Facebook? Or you're going to buy whatever? Which one you want to buy? Because she said the potential is extraordinary?
That's the reason why you believe her? Because she says it's extraordinary? Are you kidding? Just like you're going to believe Kramer, who used his daughter? And I'm sure the daughter, when she hears this, she's going to go home and say, Dad, don't ever use that again. Don't say stories like that. I don't even know where the hell is, Dad. I'm going to be embarrassed. Don't do that to me again. God, these people are unbelievable. They'll say anything, do anything. They want you to buy the stock they're in. I want you to buy the stock that all the institutions are in. That's the difference between Phil's gang, myself, and my people compared to them on the financial news networks, the phony financial news network. They want you, they're driving you like Varney. He wants you to buy Microsoft because he owns Microsoft. So he's going to drive you to Microsoft. Payne, remember Payne? Right before the crash.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
How'd that work out for him? Market went down 31%. He wants you to buy the stocks he's in. I want you to buy the stocks that the institutions are in. Like sell short Tesla. We also have today, and I pointed out to my members, and we bought today. Think about this. The market's down 360 points, and two stocks that we bought today are going up beautifully. And one stock nobody wanted was AT&T. Nobody wanted that stock. Nobody wanted it. But we bought it. And we also had another one I gave him was, I think it was AT&T, and there was another one. Oh, I can't remember the other. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. AT&T was one. It's green. Money's going in. Now, if you asked me 3 weeks ago, should I buy Verizon? It was red. I say no. But we keep on searching through the stocks. We keep scoping them down. Then also we see them turning yellow. That's telling us they're switching money. And it told us, hey, look at this. Nobody wanted AT&T. Nobody wanted. Now it's green. We also were up nicely in that. And another one we also told them to buy was Verizon. Nobody wanted a Verizon. Okay? Nobody wanted Verizon. Nobody wanted it. So take a look at VZ. Put it up on your chart. Verizon. Doing nicely, right? Why? Because the money was shifting to Verizon. That's what you follow. You follow the money. Look at it today. It's going up. The market's down 304 points. I got everybody in that stock. It was around, I think it was around $55. Okay, I think it was around somewhere around March 16th. Look how nicely it's going up. The market's collapsing right now, and both those stocks, I got them, and they're going up. Costco is another one. Costco. So Costco, I gave them that one, and nobody wanted that one either. Nobody wanted it. I couldn't get my dog to go up to the hill with me. I tried to talk to my dog. He wouldn't go to the hill with me. That's probably the problem. But here it is, Costco. In the last 2 days, I gave them this stock yesterday. And if you go look on my chart, go to philsgang.com, and if you have a mobile device, check it out. Check it out. And we bought this. And why? Because we got a warning on, it was on March 5th, it was turned to yellow. It told us the institutional money now that was coming out since December, all of a sudden we started to see it turn yellow in March. Since December, it was pouring out. Now it started, so we watched it. Then finally, it started to turn green. That's how you buy a stock. So she started turning green, and now for the last 2 days, she's up while the market's going down. Because what do we follow? Everybody should follow the same thing. Follow the money. When somebody asks you, what stock should I buy? Don't name a stock. That's ridiculous. Nobody can tell you that. What you say to them is, I've got a chart that tells me what stocks the institutions are buying. Those are the stocks that I buy, the ones that the biggest insurance companies are buying, the biggest hedge funds are buying. You got to understand, when you got insurance companies, hedge funds, and the biggest banks, those are the big buyers. And they all work together. They're all in cahoots with each other. They're in cahoots with who? The Federal Reserve. They're in cahoots with who? Members of Congress. The senators and the representatives. They're in bed with them. They're in bed with it. I think these people make money in Congress, getting inside information. How come every congressman or senator, when he comes out, representative or senator comes out, they're multimillionaires? They get inside information. I'm not in Congress. I can't get inside information. I live here in Florida. I don't even have any hills to walk here. I can't get to the top of the hill and talk to somebody, ask me about a stock. So I use my chart. And I want you to use it for 10 days. And I'll make a deal with you. You start using that chart for 10 days free. And remember, every day at 2 o'clock, Steve, head of our education department, at 2 o'clock, he posts our entire portfolio. And he does a video on all the stocks in our portfolio to tell you exactly what to do.
Lows, you can continue to hold your long position here with the stop.
So he goes on and on. He does that with every stock at 2 o'clock. You get a video in our portfolio. How can you go wrong? He tells you exactly what to do, when to buy, when to add, when to sell. How does he do that? How does he know it? Why is he always right? Because when you go look at the chart, it's done by the color code. It's color technology. The algorithms follow the trend. They don't follow the noise. They don't follow Kramer telling you, well, if Van Diddle comes back into my show, boy, the stock will go up. What are you, nuts? Join my gang tonight, free for 10 days. And just trade on paper for 10 days. Don't use your own money. You'll see it works. See you on a chart and find some hill to climb.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.